That's funny as hell. I was tweaking and the mic was off, man. I'm just saying you could be a natty goat. You feel me? We're here. We're cut the fuck up. We got the biceps bulging. You feel me? We got the pecs popping, and you feel me? Pennies dropping. You feel me? And what it comes down to is, do you love your balls? Are your balls important to you in your life? Questions you gotta ask yourself, man. Because there's a lot of pressure out there on social media nowadays when it comes to the fitness community. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of young kids hopping on gear early and fucking up their balls for the rest of their life, man. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Do you care about your balls? God gave you your fucking balls, and all you got is your balls and your word, and you just gonna fuck up half the equation? You're just gonna fuck up your balls until they shrivel into non-existence. Hey man, and let me tell you this too. Let me tell you this too. I used to be I used to be doing drugs. I used to be doing Xanax, Percocets, lean, and I was addicted at one point. I was addicted to these drugs, right? Being addicted to drugs, bro, is not it. Now every drug is different when it comes to withdrawals and what symptoms comes with it, but I compare gear and steroid use and shit like that. I've never been on gear like that. I never did a cycle, but from what I've learned and what I've read and shit, and just basic knowledge of science, human body, and everything like that, it's fucking with your hormones. And I'm pretty sure, just based off reading the side effects, it reminds me of like opiate withdrawal. Like your mood goes down, shit like that. You feel me? Like you turn into a bitch. You turn into a bitch. This is why a lot of these artists and people who are on opiates and doing perks and perk 30s and all this shit, they're super emotional, and a lot of them turn to bitch ass niggas because making music complaining about bitches and shit like that, crying over bitches being hoes. Like you knew she was a hoe from the beginning. You got her easy. You thought you were special. Are you dumb? You feel me? Bitching and complaining about hoes, crying on fucking songs and shit. And it's like this behavior. I learned that opiates actually, I think something to do with the withdrawals of opiates boosts your estrogen, and that's what make you act more like a bitch. And the same thing happens when you fucking get off of gear after abusing gear. You feel me? Your estrogen is gonna spike up also. Pretty much, you're gonna be a shell of what you are. You're taking the gear because you want to be brolic and all this shit, and that testosterone is making you feel fucking driven and confident and fucking like you're on go. You got so much energy. Like you ain't gonna have no energy. You're gonna lose all that confidence. Instead of having a nice physique, you know what I'm saying, with the pec pops and all that, and the cuts and the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the muscles everywhere, coming from everywhere, the fucking brain on the back and shit like that. My back has actually been slacking. I haven't been hitting it as hard lately. It's been some extracurricular situations, but you feel me? You still see the brain stem, the gray matter there, the fact that my back is resembling a brain. You feel me? Shit like that. All that is gonna go away. You're gonna get some bitch tits. Your tits is gonna turn from pecs to tits. They're gonna be soft as shit. You feel me? We don't want that, especially if you're on gear. That's the opposite of what you want. Well, guess what? You're gonna be dependent on that shit, and if you can't do it or you want to go off, you're fucked. You fuck yourself for the rest of your life. You fucked yourself for the rest of your life. And I think a lot of people who get involved with this shit, they don't think about that shit. Cause me, I care about my balls. I love my balls. You feel me? My balls and the testosterone that's pumping through them is what makes me who I am. You feel me? So I couldn't imagine chemically castrating myself. You feel me? Unless you're just gonna be on it for the rest of your life, dependent on it like a dope head. Like this is the things that we need to really talk about, especially nowadays in the fitness community, because this shit is so huge and prevalent, and there's so much pressure for all these youngins to fucking hop on gear when they don't need to. You feel me? When you can stay natty and you can have a physique that you love. You feel me? You can have the physique that you want if you work really hard and you track your macros and you track what you're eating and you work out and you track everything and you progressive overload. You mix in a bit of calisthenics right there. That's the sauce for borderline anabolic, the program. Contact me if you want to hop on the program. You feel me? We're gonna start going more crazy with the shorts. We were getting like 150 to I think at the peak maybe 300,000 views a month on the shorts, and then I just stopped, which is fucking dumb, right? So I'm gonna start back up on that so you guys could see my physical progress and everything. You could see the transformation I made myself, and the reason why we call it borderline anabolic is because you can easily get to a point. I wouldn't say easily. You can get to a point with hard work and dedication and discipline, tracking your eating, working out consistently every fucking day, or at least 3 times a week, at least. You can do 2 times a week. If you're starting and you want to transform your body, you should do it every day. But you shouldn't be only working out for the body anyway. There's a bunch of mental benefits that you can benefit from working out every day. You don't got to kill yourself every day, but doing some exercise and pushing yourself is great for your mental, it's great for your body. So, you know, I just wanted to make it a thing for real because, and I want to really show people and be an example to show like, you don't need to go on gear. You don't need to sacrifice your balls. You feel me? You can stay natty and you can have the physique you want. You're going to have to really, like for me, what I noticed is the physique that I want actually was inspired by a bunch of people who was on steroids in my childhood in movies and shit like that and TV shows. So that's the physique that I aspire to. And it is very hard to reach that naturally, but you can get to a level where you're borderline anabolic. And that's what our program is called, because once you're at that level, you're borderline anabolic. People will ask you, are you on steroids? It will be questionable sometimes if you're in the gym and you got a nice ass pump, you got a nice tan, you got a nice complexion, and it's great lighting, and your veins are busting crazy. You just had a workout, you got a nice pump. Like, it's questionable. It's questionable. Are you on shit? And that's the point that you want to get it to. You feel me? You want to get to the peak of what you can naturally do, because that's an acceptable place. Like, women are gonna fucking love it. Now, when you go on gear and you get like big as fuck, and like, bro, only men is gonna like that shit, bro. I feel like a lot of bodybuilders realize that they get into this shit and they're thinking that like women is really gonna fuck with this shit, bro. And it's mostly men. That's the funny part about it. When you get to that point, only men is gonna be like, wow, you're so big, bro. Oh, wow, man, I want to be like that. Like, bro, nah. Like, you're big as fuck. It's past the extent of what women like. And it's counterproductive at this point if you're getting into it, unless you want to get attention from men. You feel me? But that's not what I was into. I just want to personally be as strong as I could possibly be to protect myself. And I want to look the best I can to be attractive to women. And so that when I look at myself in the mirror, that I feel like I'm a good representation of what a man is supposed to be, which is strong and jacked, veins busting, you feel me? And just being on point and being healthy and being capable, you feel me? And that's what it's about. And you don't need anabolics for that shit. You don't need anabolics for that shit. Also, I give myself the trophy. I don't feel as though I need to fucking go on stage and have some other out of shape grown fucking man give me a trophy by like 3 or 4 grown men pick me to tell me I look the best. Come on, bro. Yeah, I don't need that shit. I'm good off that. I'm good off that, man. I give the trophy to myself. I'm in a never-ending battle with myself, There's points where I'm satisfied for a few seconds, and this goes for everything. It goes for business. It goes for my physique, all that shit. There's points where I'll be satisfied for a little bit, but I'll never actually reach the level in which I would like to reach and I'm aspiring to, because it's a level that's anabolic, you feel me? But I'm gonna always be pushing. I'm always gonna see different muscle groups that I could work on and focus on. I'm always gonna remember in the past when I liked this part of my physique better and go back and maybe work on some things that I was neglecting. And you feel me? Like, it's a never-ending process in life of self-development and self-growth that literally never ends. We're never a finished product, and that goes for the same thing when it comes to your body. You know what I'm saying? So microwave results in general like is a problem in 2024, and a lot of people are selling shit online And because the easiest way to sell shit is by selling people the dream and not how they're gonna get there, selling the destination and not the process. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they want to get this fast fame and they want to get these fast fucking, that microwave shit. Like real success really takes 10 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I've been working out for nearly 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Consistently, on and off, but generally consistent. And I've been a fit person my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I have the muscle maturity now. Like I can fall off and I could slack for a little bit, or I could like stay at a maintenance much easier because my muscles are very mature and I've been working out for so long, and I've been eating and tracking what I've been eating, tracking protein, etc. for so long that I know my body. I know how my body reacts. My body also has muscle maturity for me working with certain muscle groups and spamming them. You know what I'm saying? So things come with time. You know what I'm saying? This microwave success shit online, when you're starting an online platform, and just quitting after a few months, like nothing that's worth it is microwave success. Just like microwave food, it's not healthy for you. All those fucking chemicals and all that processing is affecting your fucking mental. It's giving you mental fog. You feel me? It's making you not feel right, which makes you not be able to act and do the things that you need to do to fucking be better or be in the proper state of mind to have clarity. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with fitness. You could take fucking steroids and you can blow up. And most people still look like shit. That's the funniest part. Most people will take steroids and not even look like me, not even look as good as me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an advocate. I'm a huge advocate for staying natty. You feel me? Huge advocate for staying natty, bro. And I want to make this a whole different movement. And I want it to become eventually in a few years, I want it to be like taboo to even be like again, like it used to be. Like I want it to be taboo to like, why would you do that? Like it's not long lasting. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna shorten your life a lot. You're gonna become dependent on it like a fucking dope head, bro. You know, dope heads and crackheads and movies and shit. Is that what you want to be? Because that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Let you go fucking abuse steroids and shit, and then try to hop off. And just go see how your mental feels. Go see how your self-image is when your body is completely goes to shit. Because now your balls can't even produce the testosterone. So either you're gonna have to be on a small dose for the rest of your life, or you're literally gonna be depressed and feeling like shit. You fucked up your whole hormone system, bro. Like fucking up your hormones is that's gonna kill your mental. That's gonna kill your physical body and everything. It's gonna throw everything out of whack, bro. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. We staying natty over here. That's what we rep. We rep staying natty and still being in the top echelon of where, you feel me, you want to be. We're pretty solid. And this is me out of shape. Like I'm out of shape right now. Like I haven't been tracking my macros as much. I'm down fucking 5 or 10 pounds. I haven't been working out as hard every day. And I still have a physique that's like, you feel me? And this is bad lighting. Like I have no shadows to really showcase my cuts or anything right now because I'm getting light coming in directly here. But my physique is still fire. You feel me? My physique is still fire, even in this bad lighting, even with no pump at all. You feel me? Because I have built this physique over years and years. You know what I'm saying? And I have worked out with intensity, and I know exactly what I need to do. Borderline anabolic program by the fucking program. This ain't a microwave program. You feel me? You can get results really fast, especially if you're starting from like skinny and you want to build up muscle and get brolic. You can get results really fast just by really dialing in your eating habits. When I say fast, I mean a solid 3-4 months of staying on a consistent program. You know what I'm saying? You can have a significant transformation. That takes a lot of accountability. I've done it with me. I've done it with myself. I've done it with my brother. And, we're working out together. So we were like pushing each other. We're actually pushing each other. We're having really intense workouts. My brother was living here with me. So, I'm seeing him fucking eat crazy, and then it's motivating me to eat more. I'm seeing him go up in weight, and it's motivating me. We're motivating each other. He's got me in this on this lift, he's doing the bench, but I'm like curling more. So then he gets his curl up. I want to get my bench up. You feel me? Like then I'm doing the squats and he starts hitting legs too. Like we fed off each other, and that really helped us to have crazy, insane, borderline anabolic. Literally, I know we called that the program because we knew, and we did this when we started before we even got to that level. Like we knew that when we push ourselves, and we do have great genetics. I will say that. Me and my brother got some fire ass genetics, both of us. So, fucking, we knew that like once we pushed ourselves and staying consistent for a while, like we knew it was gonna be borderline anabolic. That's why we named that the name of the program that we sell. So, fucking, I've done it. I've seen it. It's not microwave though. It takes a few months of intensity, and that's a few months of being very disciplined, meeting for the most part 95, 99% your macros every day, and working out intensely 4 to 5 times a week. You feel me? In the worst, 2 or 3 times a week, like on a bad week. But you're consistently breaking down your body, consistently eating a bunch of fucking protein and carbs. You feel me? For us, you know, because we were wanting to bulk and put on size and stay lean and ripped and vascular at the same time. You feel me? Because the look that we want, like you want the size, you want the cuts, and you want the vascularity. You want the veins, you want the size, and you want to be able to see every muscle. You want to be able to see the striations even. Like you want to be diced and shredded. You want that, and the abs too. You feel me? So, yeah, man. I've been doing this shit for years, and it's a lifestyle. It's just a lifestyle. And I've had times in my life where I wasn't working out, and when I look back on those times, my life was in shambles. And even if my life is in shambles while I'm working out, it gives me the mindset. It gives me the base. At least when I look at myself, I'm fucking happy with what I see, and that gives me the confidence. And then consistently going through workouts a few times a week where you're killing yourself and you're breaking yourself down, because I work out very intense. So that also has its mental benefits and spiritual benefits too, actually. Fucking break yourself down and have a whole rebirth in a fucking workout. Really, really fucking break your shit down to just the soul. Like you're just the soul. Like you just have a whole rebirth. Like you died and came back. Like you questioned life, you questioned like everything in that workout. That level of intensity and add some consistency in there, and it's a recipe, man. And that's literally will replace that anabolic shit. You feel me? So I'm a huge advocate of this shit, and I'm always gonna speak on it. I'm always gonna have this stance until fucking this is mainstream shit. You know, borderline anabolic. Repping that shit to the end. Just wanted to come pop in, share some knowledge. I'm testing different shit with the streaming shit. I tested some reaction videos, and now I just wanted to come and provide some value from shit that I actually know, to just straight give value and help and give a perspective. You feel me? So this one is for the fitness community. This one is for, and this is a hot topic right now. There's so many young kids hopping on gear and shit. I think this shit is dumb, bro, and they don't know what they're getting themselves into, bro. And they don't know that you actually don't even need that shit, bro. Intensity, macros, mixture of progressive overload, and motherfucking calisthenics. That's the formula right there, and that's the body. That'll get you the body you want, bro. You just got to be disciplined enough. So, yeah, man, we're always going to be an advocate. Stay off the fucking gear, and you'll be here. You feel me? Peck popping like I'm fucking Dwayne Johnson. You feel me? Told her to get off my Johnson because she was on it too hard because she saw the fucking pec pops, and then she was like going crazy, losing her mind and shit. You feel me? Now listen. I love you guys. You know the fucking vibe. For the people who see this, the few people, because we're still in the early stages, man. I love you. I appreciate you. You know the fucking vibes. I gotta hop off this bitch. Listen, I gotta go get that money. I got an itch.